this video, I'll be showing you the most efficient way to make a Zynth farm, even being able to make 8 Zynths a day. I know this video has been done before, but there were a few crucial tips that they forgot to mention, and they were really boring. Before we get into this, and if you're new to the Zynth farm concept, I'll give a quick explanation. So each Zynth has 4 possible resources that they can create, and that is gems, food, gold, or shards. What we are interested in is gems and shards. Shards have a 30% chance of being made, and gems have a 7% chance of being made. And they can make 150 to 300 shards and a guaranteed 2 gems. It takes them about half a day or 12 hours for them to recharge. And this goes for all wublins, but why Zynths are important is because they're easiest wublin to wake up, and they also take the least amount of space, which is 4 tiles. So your goal is to squish as many Zynths on an island as possible, and once you've done that, the maximum amount of wublins you could get on an island is 109. So if we do a little bit of maths, 7% times 109 times 2, we will have a guaranteed 15 gems a day. And if you're a loser and check your game twice a day, you will have 30 gems a day. That means 214 gems per week. And if you are interested, you are also guaranteed 15k shards, 700k food, and 4 mil gold if you're checking twice a day. Now, getting into the actual things you will need. Let's just start off with the islands, which is plant, cold, air, water, earth, and fire oasis. It is recommended that you're able to breed all the monsters, but it's not necessary. All you need is to be able to breed these monsters: Kongal on cold or air or oasis, T-Rox on plant or air, Octopus on plant, cold or water, Pango for cold, air and earth, More for plant, cold, air and oasis, and Drumpler for plant, air, earth and fairy. Now I know this seems overwhelming, so I'll leave it on screen for a bit so you guys can screenshot, and this isn't even the advanced method. Also, once you have chosen an island which you're going to be breeding that monster on, you cannot use that island again. That island will only be used to breed that monster. I'm going to show you the method that most people use, and the one I even use myself, which is T-Rox plant, Kongal cold, Pango air, Octopus water, Drumpler earth, and more fire oasis. Now with this method, if you're checking the game twice a day, you could get 2 Zynths a day. But if you want to increase that even more and make 4 Zynths a day, you'll need to have 2 breeding stations on each of those islands. I just want to mention, this method of breeding isn't the only combination. You can swap them around if you want, just as long as you're able to breed one of each separately on each island. Now you're gonna have to listen very closely, because we're gonna get into the advanced method, and this will double your Zynth production and make it 8 Zynths a day. Now this is for very advanced players, and if you're not an advanced player yet, it's still good to know for the future. On top of the islands which I've already mentioned, which is plant, cold, air, water and earth and fire oasis, you will need, and this is the hard part, all the mirror islands and fairy. The main reason why this is hard is because to get all the mirror islands, you will need 1,500 gems. I recommend you should focus on getting mirror islands because they are just useful in general for getting things like coin farms. Now I'm about to throw a lot of information at you right now, so stick with me here. The combinations for the advanced methods are T-Rox plant, Pango cold, Kongal air, Octopus water, Drumpler earth, more plant mirror, more cold mirror, T-Rox air mirror, Oak water mirror, Pango earth mirror, Kongal fire oasis, Drumpler fairy. Also gonna leave this on screen for a bit for you guys to screenshot, and to this day, this is the way you get the most Zynths. We have now gone over all the making of the Zynths part. Now it's time to go on to the layout, and it's more important than you think. Now there are 2 main layouts that people use. There is the most profitable layout, which tries to shove as many wublins on an island as possible, and this allows you to get 109 wublins in total. And there is also a more aesthetic one, which includes the full song while also filling up the rest of the space with Zynths. And in total, you will have 89 wublins. Now, that also means you're only able to make 24 gems a day, and 600,000 food, and 3 million gold, and 12,000 shards. Now, there's also another viable option, which I think most of you guys would go for. It also includes all the monsters. It just has a nicer pattern, but it only allows you to get 86 wublins in total. Now, really shouldn't be including this, but there is like one more option that you can do, which only insane people do. Here it is. It's just, it doesn't help in any way. It's just a, what is this? You're probably wondering, what are the Squares, why are they different colors? Don't worry, I've got your back. Now on this layout, the orange tiles stand for a free tile monster, which I'd recommend using Brump because he is the easiest. And the blue, green, and brown squares, you could just use Zynths. Or Thwock, but why would you use Thwock? The last ones, I'm guessing you know that the purple means free tile monsters and the green means two tile monsters, aka Zynths. But there is one addition, which is the 4x4 tile, which is meant to be for the Robux. Now, if you've watched this far, I've got a few secret methods for the true Mazz fans who watch all the way through my videos. Just letting you know, these methods will allow you to get a full Zynth farm in under a day. And this first method allows you to get a full Zynth farm in 2 hours. But before I tell you, I'll need you to like and subscribe if this was helpful so far, and comment luck please, so next time you try and breed something rare, you'll get it. For this method, you will only need one breeding station on 2 islands. Those islands being cold and plant. And on plant, you'll be needing to breed Drumpler, Octopus, and T-Rox. And on cold, you'll have to breed more Pango and Kongo. Now, there is one thing which is vital for this method. So when you breed one of the monsters that you need, you speed it up with gems, and then it just happens instantly. You could fill a whole island in 2 hours. I'm sorry, I was just joking. The next method, this actually works. But before I tell you, I'll need you to like and subscribe if this was helpful. No joke. This method allows you to get a full island in under 10 minutes. The first step is laying out all your wublins, and then you click on them, then you wake them up with gems.